How's it going? Back at it again, and we're heading home to Kansas City to play games 3 and 4. And we stole game 2 in Washington. They know that they are still probably trying to get over that loss. It was a tough one for the Nationals, but they came ready to play early on and even late in game 2. They were down, and then they tied it again with the great effort from Jared Kelnick. And, we're going to have to be careful. We're going to have to play good from the beginning and try to chase their starting pitcher out of the game. We did not do a good job the last time. And, it's just going to have to be a better effort. We were shut down pretty long until we finally got success off of Miller. Did very well, and I don't know if I want to go against Miller again, but if we do, we're going to have a way better plan. We faced Charles Pins today, but Fernando Almanzar is going to start today. I moved him ahead of Collier. I'd figured I'd save Collier for game 4, and then we would have Miguel Lopez come game 5. And, potentially if Lopez is ready for a game 4, you could contemplate doing that. And then we could use Montoya for game 5. And use Collier for game 6. There's a lot of ways that we could do it, but I think Collier makes a lot of sense.
Leading off tonight for Washington.
For game 4. Depending how this one goes, it's interesting, at least. There's Colson Montgomery. All-star in 3 straight seasons, and he's done very well in Washington since he's arrived. Up in the air to Roshi Fong. And we know this top of the order is very dangerous, especially against right-handed pitching. They got after Montoya quick. And we're going to have to be better. This lineup is deep for the first 6 hitters, but I think we can get around that bottom of the order. But I used to think Luis Angel was a pushover, and he has hit home runs in back-to-back games now, and tons of runs batted in by him. Almanzar will try to keep traffic off the base first and foremost. He led the MLB in whip this year, so definitely want to keep him off.
That's the ball. 3-1.
I don't want to pinch to Lechberg here. You don't want to walk him, but we do. And quick traffic getting on early, a walk.
The left fielder, Wyatt.
And it's Langford.
1-0.
Gotta find the strike zone against Langford. Not
2-0.
the good part of it, though. Try something I don't like to do often. I had to establish the zone there. And Langford not gonna chase. Got him to swing early.
That's the ball.
And Langford will walk now. Back-to-back walks, and now you get to the lefties. Almanzar not pleased with himself. Gave him one to hit there, and very fortunate.
Ball.
This is low.
1-2. Ball.
Easy take for Chanel. Struck him out with a cutter. what a moment to get your first strikeout.
Luis Angel.
Now you got to deal with Acuna, though. It's already hitting a bunch of multiple runs, home runs, so.
Ball one.
Feel a lot better facing him without the bases loaded, but still don't feel good about facing him. But we do strike him out, and gonna have to try to get some of those secondary pitches a little bit more confidence. Montgomery, very frustrated he has not been a part of this fun so far. But they've shut down some of our good players as well. Two runners get on with a walk, though. And here's Charles Pins, 2 games, 9 innings. Good for about 4.5 innings. He's got a very high whip. And he does walk, but he strikes out a lot more. 1 out of every 4 batters he faces, he will strike him out. And here's Chris Feliz, who has not gotten a hit in the postseason. And he starts the World Series Game 3 off with a home run off of Pins. And that ball might have left the stadium. It goes 428 feet. And Chris Feliz joins the fun. And Mark Carrara, his teammate from Mexico in the WBC, he's a fan of Chris Feliz. Mark Carrara was the reason we drafted Chris Feliz, and Feliz has been fun. You know, he kind of sucked early on when he didn't have a lot of power and not the best contact, but he's really developed into that great hitter. And, you know, he makes me, you know, more curious to maybe think about the days without Donaldson playing first.
That's a strike.
And yeah, Donaldson's making $2.7 million, but he's already shown regression. He's about to be 31 next year, and might be time to pass the torch on.
Ball one.
You know, it kind of was frustrating not getting Chris Feliz, you know, a starting spot for him to get a chance to win Rookie of the Year. He batted pretty good, and I don't know how much more I want to
1 ball, 2 strikes.
make him wait. Pins ahead 1-2.
Ball, no.
He does take there, a great take from the young man.
Full count.
And another stone cold take from Hiroshi Fong. Weakly hit in the air. Gotta have a good game with Hiroshi, man. We gotta at least get a hit off of Pins. It's Bobby Witt Jr. now, and he hits lefties pretty good. And wow. I'm very shocked that I didn't do something with that. Got too excited, I guess.
0-2.
Quickly 0-2 on Witt. Weakly hit, and this is gonna fall. And Witt's gonna go for second. He's in there. That will bring up Nixon Lane in a clutch at bat here. Hoping for a clutch at bat at least. Crowd is pretty quiet early on in the game. They're not. It's quieter than it has been in here, which is interesting. Lincoln at least fouls it. It was probably a ball. It's not thrown Nixon Lane a pitch in the strike zone yet.
Ball.
Wow, look how quick he got ready to throw.
Hard 3.
Struck him out with a splitter. He just like caught the ball, picked up his head and with a nod and just was ready. That was pretty insane. Very quick to the plate.
No ball. One strike.
Very fast delivery.
Ball outside.
You know, it's always the ones that throw with that funky arm angle that get me, and his is kind of just, he just flicks the ball at you and just comes up on you quicker than you think. Penn's already gonna have to throw 20 pitches though, and he'll have to throw 21 now. 2-2 to Gerald Donaldson. Struck him out. Here's Kelenic.
D-Rod. 0-1.
And he's going to pop this one up to Bronson Aaron.
Ball. One ball. No strike.
Up in the air to Roshi Fong.
Hike. No ball. One strike. Ball. A hike.
And in there on him. And he struck him out with a curve. Strong inning from Almanzar. Albeit against the bottom of the order. Here's Mark Carrara. 2 home runs in the World Series so far. 9 RBIs in the postseason. Getting the MVP chance from his hometown crowd. And Mark Carrara with his 3rd home run of the World Series now. .452 feet from Carrara. Maybe the farthest hit ball we've hit all year. Unbelievable power from Carrara here. Carrara. I'm just enjoying the moment, I guess, if words would come to mind here. Almost hit the batter's eye, which is obviously deeper than 450 feet.
Ball.
Now it's Bronson Aaron. Oh, Aaron got one to hit there. He was late on a fastball, and he might have followed up with a homer. Aaron was 2 for 7 a game ago. Puts it in the air. And Langford will make the catch for the first out. And now it's Juan Castro.
Juan Castro.
And are Juan Castro's days as a starter numbered here? We don't know yet, but not the at-bat I wanted to have. Can't go after the first pitch like that. Not a pitch there, at least. I mean, it's... I don't know.
Yep.
And he challenged us right down the middle. Probably should have swung there. And Missing on a pitch in the middle of the zone would definitely make you want the next one. Quickly 0-2, having to fight him off. Struck him out with a changeup and the throw. Go get him. But Mark Carrara makes it 2-0.
Hurrah! Ha!
Hammered in the air by Perez, and this will get caught by Hiroshi Fong. He tracks it down, 99 off the bat.
Now batting, shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Ball one. Ball. 2-0 to count.
Right up the middle, base hit from Montgomery. Fong slow to the baseball, but Montgomery won't challenge.
No.
Misses. Up in the air to Joel Fong.
No. 1-0.
Man, going after Langford, and honestly, I didn't even know Langford was in the box. You know, a little too nice to Langford there. I don't want to give him something that good. Here's Chris Feliz, who started it off with a leadoff home run in Game 3. My first pitch of the game. And him and Mark Carrara have hit a home run this game. I just put that together in my head. Weekly hit in the air, and this is caught.
The left fielder, number 25, Hiroshi.
And now it is Hiroshi Fong. Penn's trying to have a quick inning. And every time I want to take strike one, he just comes right at it, right down the middle, 89 miles an hour. And it's a changeup, not a bad swing though, but Hiroshi Fong is not going to be able to beat that out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
It's Bobby Witt Jr. who got a base hit, a double actually, on a ball that he got a hold of. And it's gloved by Westberg, and Chanel will end the inning. And he will start the 4th inning. Almanzar.
No ball. 1 strike.
I don't think I like this pitch now that I'm throwing it. Almanzar's fastball is just too good.
No. Too low.
Almost dotted him. Pound him inside one more time, see if we can get him. And we do. It finds the zone for strike 3. The 5th of the game for Fernando.
Designated hitter, Luis Acuna.
Weekly hit in the air to Joel Fong.
The right fielder, number 10, Jared Kellman.
That's a ball. Hurry. 1-1. Two.
And he just pounds Kelnick inside. He's owning that inner part of the plate against the lefties. Going right after him. Almanzar, he's going to be a free agent next season, after the end of next season, and I'm just not ready to move on from him at all. Montoya, it's a little bit easier with age and regression and how our farm system looks, but with Almanzar, it's just something about him that I just enjoy having him. He's just continued to get better and better, and be that great pitcher I thought he could be. Donaldson, the first pitch, he hits it into the gap, and this is going to score. Nixon Lane as Donaldson gets an extra base hit off the pins. And it's just not going Pins' way right now. It's Mark Carrara. We know what he did the last time he faced Pins, and he's got Donaldson on second with no outs. It's away, but
0-1.
it's contained.
High time.
Slow down here. Hit in the air to center field. He got a hold of a splitter, but just not enough.
Now batting, the catcher.
Hudson Aaron, he thought he had a base hit in the left field, but Langford was there to take it away, and here he is now. Takes strike one high.
No.
Good discipline so far from the young hitter. I mean, he's not too young. He's kind of old for being as inexperienced as he is. Aaron's gonna smoke this one into the gap, and he will get a double now off of Pins. An RBI double. And now it's Juan Castro. Pins will stay in the game. Interesting decision to keep Pins in here. Weekly hit on the ground, and wow, Chanel just robbed Juan Castro.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And Joel Fong.
Ball.
Definitely want to have a better at-bat.
Ha.
Got him the swing and miss.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
And Joel Fong's got 84 clutch now. I mean, that's kind of helpful when he's not that good against lefties.
2.
Oh, come on. I got to stay off
2
that.
balls, 2 strikes. Time.
I don't think Pins will play in the 5th, and if he does, then
Full count.
I guess we'll have to make him pay with the top of the order. Oh, we miss on a splitter. I don't know how Joel Fong didn't hit that. Gerald Donaldson scores Lane, and Aaron scores Donaldson. And we go up 4-0. You know, that bullpen got used
Too high.
got used a lot yesterday, so we're going to have to keep that in mind. How we want to get Almanzar. I'd like to get him for 6 innings. I think if we play against Pins again in the next inning, we're going to have to get another run because Pins is just giving it to us. We got to
Ball 1.
get something off of him if they keep him in the game.
Too high. 1-2.
On the ground to Witt Jr.
Out of there.
Here is Perez, the catcher.
Here.
I can't believe this team won that many games this year with this guy playing behind the plate.
Too high. 3.
I have no idea how, because we've stolen every single time off of him and we've gotten the steal. And it just amazes me. Wow, they keep Charles Pins in the game in the 5th inning.
Chris Tully.
Wow, interesting. Oh, and we get weak contact on the splitter.
The left fielder, number 25, Hiroshi.
It's Hiroshi Fong, 2 for 12 in the World Series. Need to get that going, and we will with that swing. Over the head of Langford and off of the wall. And another extra base hit off of Pins. When we get a hold of Pins pitches, we hit them hard, and we've hit them into the gap or over the wall so far. And that's it for Pins. He's got a hell of a jerry curl, man. I've never even noticed that, but that's it for the 30-year-old, I believe. He's 30.
Now pitching for Washington. Number
And will come Walter Lim.
Walter Lim.
Lim is 26. Yeah, Pins is 30 years old. But here's the Lim. He throws 97, and he has a nice cutter too, so. Bobby Witt tries to get a clutch hit, and they're cheering, so I'm running, and Fong will go back to third. Witt goes to second. And the only reason we kept sending Hiroshi Fong is because the crowd was cheering. And, you know, I just knew to go. Could have been an easy double play if it wasn't a hit, but we took that chance up 4-0. Hit hard on the ground, Fong will score. And it's 5-0.
Up next for the Royals. The
And
first
Gerald
baseman,
Donaldson with a chance now with Witt on second base. And that's the Gerald Donaldson special. Ah. Oh,
Yep. 0-2.
and Donaldson goes down swinging.
Leading off for Washington, the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
It's Fernando. 9.8 WAR for Montgomery. What a crazy year, man. 9.8 WAR is insane. He's yet to show up in the World Series, though. Montgomery goes down swinging.
Strike. 0-1.
And Donaldson can't get there. Westberg is going to get an extra base hit. Langford with a chance now against Almanzar.
Yeah. Two, 1. Ball 3.
Missing again, and Langford gets it on the ground. Base hit. Castro. A not so good throw to home. I'm going to give him a chance to go against Chanel, but a walker ahead will probably make it the end of his day.
Ball.
I give him a mound visit. Hopefully that can get him going.
No, inside.
This is inside.
Hard. 2.
Swing and a miss on Chanel.
2.
Into the gap, and this might score too. And it will. Cut off man Feliz, no chance, and that's it for Almanzar. Tried to get him to make it through, but wow, and we don't have we're ready to go here. And I don't want to walk Acuna to get just gonna have to go with Santana and hope for the best at this point.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 22, Luis
1-0.
Santana.
Three hard. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2.
1-2 on
1 ball,
Acuna.
2 strikes.
He got him.
The right fielder, number 10, Jared Kelly. Weakly hit in the air, and this will do it. It's Mark Carrara to lead off the 6th inning. And he hits it hard, but Montgomery jumps and he will throw him out.
Next to the Royals, the catcher, Bronson Aaron.
Now it's Bronson Aaron. 4 RBIs in the World Series, but not a lot of hits in between that.
Ball one.
This played well so far. He's given up a run that was already there.
Hey.
Wow. Just nailed the inside corner.
Ball two.
And we didn't swing,
2 balls,
apparently.
1 strike. 2.
Wow.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Full count to Aaron. And he struck him out. Fans booing Aaron. I don't even think we've used Diego Cabrera the whole postseason yet. I don't think he's even came in one time. And
1
wow,
ball, 1 strike.
would have been a strike anyway, but Castro 0 for 9 in this last 9 at-bats.
Ball. 1-2.
And Castro unleashes on one deep to the outfield, but he catches the ball anyway. Wow. Juan Castro can't catch a break.
Leading off for the Nationals,
And here's the man who caught the ball. It's De La Rosa.
Jeremy De La Rosa.
I think you want to keep Santana in here for sure for this inning. Try to get him get out of this one quick and maybe hand the ball to Nuno Del or Diego Cabrera after that.
2. No ball, 2 strikes. Ice cream.
And a quick 1-2 free on De La Rosa.
The second baseman, Jonathan
Here's Aranda.
Aranda.
Hook one. Inside. Ball.
Two and two on Aranda.
Home.
He struck him out.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strike.
And did he go? They say no.
No, that's a ball.
Got a pitch here.
3-1. 2. Full count. Huh.
And he makes his best pitch and gets the strikeout. He strikes out the side. And they sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Leading up for the Royals,
Joe Fong is 0 for 2, and he didn't see a single pitch in the strike zone when he struck out the last time. It's one there, but It'll be tracked down by Kalnick.
Now batting, second baseman.
Chris Feliz only one hit in the postseason, and it was a home run in the first inning.
1-0.
And Chris Feliz is going to get his second hit of the game. And Hiroshi Fong checking the runner. It's Chris Feliz on first. I'm not planning on stealing here. Only 50 speed. There's no way I would steal with him.
That's a strike.
And Hiroshi Fong is going to foul it. Crowd not happy. Hit weakly on the ground in the worst possible outcome. A double play to end the 7th inning.
Leading off for Washington, the shortstop, Colton Montgomery.
And I mean, I'm going to try to keep pitching here with Santana, at least until we get to Langford.
Hey.
He strikes out Montgomery.
Ball. Hike. Ball.
This is high to Westberg.
High. 2-2.
And he punches him out looking. And Santana with 5 straight strikeouts.
Wyatt Langford.
I'm going to intentionally walk Wyatt Langford here.
Up next for Washington,
Santana probably not thrilled after striking out 5 in a row, but I'm not taking any chances with Langford. I'd rather face Chanel here.
Ball 1.
And on the ground to Chris Feliz. So it works out to perfection. And Witt Jr. will face Walter Lim in the 8th inning. Hammered in the air, but Langford makes the catch.
the batter, the designated hitter, Nixon Lane.
Now Walter Lim will face Nixon Lane. Weekly hit in the air, and guess who? It's Wyatt again. And only a strike in Gerald Donaldson's strike zone. Wow, how do you... The strike zone is too big, man.
No, that's it.
That's why I always swing so much with Donaldson, because most of the time it's going to be a strike. That one wasn't a strike.
2 strikes.
Of course.
That's a ball.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He went,
That's a check. Did he
and
swing?
the umpire gives him a freebie. He most certainly swung on that pitch. And he's going to foul it away and work the count even more. And this one is belted into left field. Goodbye. Gerald Donaldson with his second of the World Series. And I don't ever see Donaldson pull the ball. This is the first time he hasn't like popped one over opposite field. He is not a pull hitter. He will hit it to all parts of the park, and he destroys that. Wow. Mark Carrara now. And he almost sneaked a hit down the third baseline.
One.
And Mark Carrara back-to-back with Donaldson on a hanging changeup. His second home run of the game and his fourth of the World Series. Unbelievable playoff run for Mark Carrara up to this point. 434 feet. And it's a screamer off of the bat. Wow.
Now pitching for the Nationals.
And Darren Godfrey's going to come in and try to get the final out of the inning now. And yeah, I don't think you can pitch a lefty to Aaron after he just gives up two straight. And Aaron, 3 in a row in the 8th inning. Unbelievable. 114 off of the bat. 463 feet for Aaron. Unbelievable. 2-out magic on steroids. 3 straight home runs. Don't think I'll ever do this ever again in a game. Almost goes off the scoreboard. And I don't think we're going to have to worry about Juan Castro hitting a home run here. He does get robbed of a base hit by Montgomery. Unbelievable. So Washington gets the last laugh on that inning, but you know what? Screw it.
Leading off for the Nationals, the designated hitter, Luis Angel Acuna.
Here's Acuna.
Ball, that's too low. Hee-haw!
Acuna keeping it alive.
Hey!
And he punches him out looking. Santana just came forth a vengeance. He got tore up his first relief appearance, and we hadn't seen him since game 1, but he came ready to play in game 3 so far. Handling the top and the bottom of this order well, Castro.
The center fielder, number 14, Jeremy De La Rosa.
Jeremy De La Rosa is the final out here.
0-1.
want the changeup, but we'll go with it anyway.
Ball.
Misses.
1 ball, 1 strike. High.
And he struck him out. No, 1-2, not yet. Got him to reach on it. And the curveball is hit, but Hiroshi Fong will get the final out. And we take a 3-0 advantage. And we just absolutely brought our offense today in Game 3, unloading on the Nationals to take a 3-0 advantage. And we're one win away to winning the World Series. Can't even talk right now. Never could, but holy cow. Too much excitement after that 3 home run stretch there. And does it go to Mark Carrara? Who gets the player of the game this game? Chris Feliz, first pitch he sees, home run to start the game. And then Carrara, multiple home runs for him. Aaron gets on the home run, Donaldson. Just craziness here, man. This might be the best team we've ever had. And we're not even playing at our best. You know, Nixon Lane and the Fongs have been struggling. Juan Castro has been invisible. You know, Witt Jr. has been alright. He's got 2 hits today, but
For the Nationals, 2 runs on 4 hits. No
Donaldson
errors,
hasn't played too well other than today. We could be even better, and that's scary to think about. But Mark Carrara, deservedly so, the player of the game. 2 home runs. And we're 1 win away from winning it all again. And we're going to go against DeAndre McCabe in game number 4. And Miguel Lopez is not at full, so we're definitely going to go with Caleb Collier here. Joe Fong a little bit fatigued, playing center field every day, but we got to keep it going. And game number 4, we're going to go with Collier. We're going to see if we can finish them off. DeAndre McCabe will start. Let's get into the game. I don't know why they're showing Collier first. Oh yeah, we do pitch first. Caleb Collier, 6 innings. He gave up a couple runs, but he had 12 strikeouts against Boston. I don't believe Collier played against
Leading
the
off tonight
Baltimore
for
Orioles.
The shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Maybe he did. I can't quite remember at this point.
Ball out. Ball low. Hee-haw.
It's Montgomery to swing and Witt Jr. make the catch. Route number 1.
Ball. That's the ball.
Collier having the trouble finding the zone early.
Yeah, what?
It's Westberg to swing
2-1.
there. Hung it.
2-2. Full count.
Collier pops him up. Here's Langford.
No, that's down. Ball. Hike one. 1-1.
Hung in the air, and Langford gets an extra base hit on that swing. Off of the wall. Joe Fong will throw it in and keep Langford at second, but he got all of that one. I was very surprised that Langford didn't leave the yard with that swing, but grateful he didn't.
1-0.
Chanel with a shot.
Hike. 1-1.
On the ground to Chris Feliz. Taking his time, but he gets the out.
Leading up for the Royals, the second baseman,
Chris Feliz to face DeAndre McCabe. McCabe has won 2 Cy Youngs in his career. In his 6 seasons of pitching. McCabe will be a free agent after this series. And wow, he starts us off with a fastball. In the series so far, in 3 games, we've got 34 hits, and I believe that's at 11 home runs. Never noticed stats like that pop up before, but that's a good one to see. And McCabe quickly ahead. That first pitch is that's a disgusting pitch to start the game off.
1-2.
And a curveball.
batting second, the left fielder, Hiroshi Braun.
And on the ground. Definitely going to have to change the approach here. I want McCabe out of the game. We need to get to the bullpen again. And we're just going to have to take strikes if he throws them. Of course, when you talk about taking, the computer will throw it right down the middle to you in the next pitch usually. But
Right, 2.
take my chances.
Hey.
And a sweeping curveball puts Witt down. And now maybe the most dangerous hitter in the lineup is Luis Angel Acuna. He got a pitch to hit. Collier is not on his A game right now.
Hey.
He's hung a changeup and a slider so far. Weekly hit in the air to Roshi Fong.
Batting fifth,
Counting
the
3
right fielder,
RBIs and they're all off solo home runs.
Kellner.
Oh, wow, we screwed this pitch up big time.
Take 1.
And he took, and it was a beautiful pitch to swing at. Base hit for Kalnick, and this is going to be extra bases. Goes all the way to the wall. Kalnick gets on with 1 out.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 14, Jeremy
Hee-haw.
De La Rosa.
Hee-haw.
And quickly ahead 0-2 on De La Rosa.
Take.
And he struck him out. First strikeout of the day for Double C.
Ball.
Jonathan Aranda.
Take.
Only
1-1.
85. Aranda is from Mexico.
That's a ball.
It's an interesting
2
fact.
balls, 1 strike.
Oh, he's a fossil, man. I didn't know he was that old. I had a
Ball.
feeling he was a real player though, but base hit, and this is gonna score the first run of the game for Washington. Aranda's first hit of the postseason is an RBI single,
The catcher,
and
Ryan Perez.
obviously not what we wanted to do, but it's hard to get lefties out with Collier. He hangs another
No
slider.
ball, 2 strikes. Take 3.
Gotta go to that changeup against the lefties more. But Aranda gets the job done. It's Nixon Lane now up to hit. Nobody on base. He leads off. Hitting 4th again today.
Ball up. Hee-haw. Ball.
2-1 to Nixon Lane from McCabe. Hit into left field for a base hit.
Batting fifth,
It's Gerald Donaldson.
Jared Donaldson.
He started to find his swing again. Had a nice slump in the middle of the playoff run so far though, but he's started to play well the past couple games now.
Oh, yeah.
And we gotta watch out for this double play with Donaldson. I'm very concerned about that. And Gerald Donaldson makes it 2-1 on one swing. I think Donaldson's back, man. 438 feet. And the first mistake that McCabe makes, we take advantage of it. His third home run of the World Series now. And now back-to-back home runs and plate appearances for Donaldson. The 5th round pick keeps delivering in the postseason. And here's Mark Carrara. MVP chances hitting .359 with all sorts of extra base hits. No triples yet for Carrara yet, but I don't think I care to get a triple with him anyway.
One and one.
34 hits and 10 home runs for the Royals in this series. I don't know if they're counting today.
No, that's out.
Two and two on Carrara.
Ball.
Full count.
You got a full count.
Fouled it away. It was a very hittable pitch for Carrara. I feel pretty annoyed that I didn't get a good swing on it. And he struck us out on the next one. That one was a ball. It would have been a walk. Unfortunate. But it brings up Bronson Aaron, who started to really hit well.
Hee-haw.
Something about the World Series and Bronson Aaron. It's bringing the best out of him. And what do you do with Aaron in the offseason? Do you extend him, or do you just let the arbitration and all that ride? Still got 4 years of club control on Aaron, and he'll be like 32 or 33 when he's a free agent, so. Aaron is robbed by Aranda.
Batting it.
Good hit baseball.
Juan Castro.
I think we're all but certainly moving on from Bernardo Rodriguez. I don't think there's a chance he comes back next year. Mentally, I've already moved on. And Castro gets an easy out for McCabe. We just let McCabe off of the hook. I don't like when I do that with Castro. But Gerald Donaldson, it's a home run after Nixon Lane gets a single. And we have a 2-1 game now. Hung it in the air and cannot keep doing that, Collier. He strikes out Montgomery, and Montgomery has just not lived up to that regular season hype he had.
Westberg.
To be fair, a lot of players have, and Nixon Lane hasn't. He's playing better, but
That's down. That's a ball.
base hit for Westberg, and this is going to be another double, perhaps. No, Roshi Fong will glove it and make the throw over to keep Westberg at bay.
Ball. Hey,
That one was in the air for a while.
1-1. That missed. That's a ball.
He checks his swing.
Hey! 2-2.
And on the ground to Donaldson, and Witt will turn two. It's Joel Fong to face McCabe. He's batting under 300 and a bit of a slump in the World Series. Got a pitch to hit, but Fong couldn't do anything with it. Here's Chris Feliz. Seems like McCabe wants a quick inning.
1 ball, no strike.
This one hit well in the right field, but he's jogging towards it, and he'll make the catch. Kalnick got a great jump on
The
it.
left fielder, number 25. Hiroshi.
And it's Hiroshi Fong now. He reached over the plate to ground out.
Hut! 0-1. Hut!
And he just chased way out of the zone.
Timeout.
And he chased again, and that is a quick inning for McCabe. Here is Chanel.
Hoo-yah! Nope, ball. Hut! Three.
And Chanel swings and misses. Fourth strikeout for Collier.
Acuna.
Here is Luis Angel Acuna.
Ball. 1-0. Ball, that's down.
Weakly hit in the air to Chris Feliz, who drifts, and he's there to make the catch. Kalnick again will get on with a base hit. He's a hitting machine.
Now batting. The center fielder,
Easily
Jeremy.
the most consistently on base player on the Nationals. Angel Acuna's had more success driving in runs
One
and
strike.
just being that guy when they need somebody the most. But
Nope.
Kalnick has just been Pete Rose. He has
One
just
ball,
gotten
one
on a million different ways.
Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Time!
And he struck him out. Collier for 4 innings.
Leading up for the Royals, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Weekly hit on the ground, and McCabe is going to get another quick out. Playing
Now
right
back,
into the game
designated
plan.
hitter, Nixon Lane.
Here. 0-1.
Oh, and 1 to Lane. Base hit for Nixon Lane. He goes on the pole side. And he's 2 for 2 against McCabe.
The batter, the first baseman, Gerald.
Now it's Gerald Donaldson. Got a hanging curveball. Right at McCabe, but McCabe will throw out Donaldson. And Mark Carrara now. Struck out the first at bat. You know he wants some revenge. Hit hard to Westberg, and instead of making the tag, Westberg makes the throw over to first. And here's Aranda, who's drove in a run.
Ball, that's outside.
On the ground to Witt Jr.
Got it.
and gets him out.
Outside, ball. Ball.
Missing again.
Hee-haw. To the right. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Perez gets struck out by Collier. That is 6 strikeouts.
That's the ball.
On the ground to Donaldson.
Please go.
Leading up for the Royals, the catcher, Bronson Aaron.
Johnson there in the face McCabe. He's kept the pitch count low. And he survived until the 5th inning with a ton of energy, and we just gave in again to McCabe. McCabe's not giving us anything great to hit. Juan Castro 1 for 15 in the World Series.
Ball, outside.
And Joe Fong hasn't been much better, and he hits next, so we need to
2-0.
just do better here. Pitch number 40 from McCabe.
That's the ball.
And he missed again, 3-0.
3-0.
McCabe
That's
will
ball
walk
4.
Castro on 4 pitches.
Not the guy you want to walk right now.
Joel Vaughn.
Weakly hit in the air, but caught.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Chris Feliz.
That's the ball.
Trying to quick pitch him, he throws his sweeping curve.
Two and 0.
2-0 to Chris Feliz.
Wood.
Maybe should have went for that one. Let him off the hook, but I want him to throw.
Hey.
Man's not happy with us not going for these pitches, but this one hit well, but it will be Kelnick to make the play. And now Westberg against Collier in the 6th inning.
Here, what? Your ball's 1 strike. To the right. 0-2.
Hung a changeup, but it was not hit. Swing and a miss, 7th strikeout.
The left
Caleb Collier.
Langford.
Ball. That's down. That's the ball. Outside.
Weakly hit in the air to Gerald Donaldson, and he'll get his former teammate out.
Now batting. The first
Now to Chanel.
Nolan Shanuel.
Shanuel.
0-1. Hey!
And it's a base hit for Chanel. Shanuel.
That's the ball.
Angel Acuna with a chance here.
1-1. Yeah.
Nasty slider.
1-2.
Weakly hit in the air. Joel Fong moving in on it. And he'll make the catch. And Collier makes it for 6 innings. Here comes the top of the order to face McCabe. McCabe's gotten the better of all of them now.
High mark.
Weakly hit in the air, and moving in on it is De La Rosa. And Witt rounded out and has struck out to McCabe. And he will fly out now to Langford. It's been only 3 hits in the game, and 2 of them have been from Nixon Lane. McCabe has shut us down. This is ripped into right field, but Kelnick will miss the ball, and it will go over his head for a double. But it might have just stopped an inside the park home run happening, perhaps. Lane was already at second. He would have easily gotten the third, and who knows. It's Gerald Donaldson who took the lead in the second inning. Absolutely smoked a breaking ball from McCabe. I don't know if McCabe will go with that pitch this time around. Almost didn't have to. 94-mile-per-hour fastball just fouled away. Donaldson calls timeout very late. Pitchers do not like when hitters do that.
1-1. Ball.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he hung another one to Donaldson a bit early on it. Man, oh man, I wanted that one. 2-2. Struck him out. Couldn't lay off. I'm going to bring in new Nodell in the 7th inning. A lot. He's usually our 8th inning guy, but the matchup, Kelnick almost made me speechless there, but the matchup says pitch to righty. The lefty Lewis is going to be a lot better for the top of the order. Ripped, but Carrara is there, and De La Rosa robbed of a base hit. How do you like it, De La Rosa? You've robbed us of multiple hits this series.
Nope. Ball.
Odell.
Ah! 1-2 for count. Ball.
Misses inside to Aranda. Up in the air to Juan Castro. And the 3rd round pick will make the catch. Man, we thought Juan Castro was going to replace Stephen Kwan. How wrong were we there? But Take Me Out to the Ball Game is singing. Is being sung. And it's Mariano Chavez coming in the pitch in relief for McCabe, who was just on another level today. He pitched like a Cy Young winner. He limited us to only 4 hits. Coming off one of our best games of the postseason. What a game for him, honestly. He was tough to figure out. And Carrara, oh my goodness, he just misses on a slider. Going back to the bench, shaking his head after that. Hitless today.
The catcher, Bronson Aaron.
And Aaron, it's his opportunity now.
Yeah! It's 0-1. No, that's inside.
Chavez is a wild thrower. You don't know where it's going to end up. It goes all over
the strike zone, and
1-2. 2-2.
struck out Aaron. Castro walked his last plate appearance. Only 1 for 15 in the World Series.
No ball.
Quickly 0-2.
Ball. Two. We got a full count.
Full count to Juan Castro. And he walks him again. Juan Castro gets his second walk into the game.
The center fielder, Joe Vaughn.
And Joe Fong's going to nail this one into the gap. And Castro will get to third. Fong to second base. And that will bring up Chris Feliz.
Second baseman, Chris Feliz.
A chance to get more of a cushion going into the eighth.
Ball. 1-0.
Got one to hit there. A hanging changeup was early on it. And another one to hit there, but Langford seems to be on it. He misses the baseball, and Chris Feliz will play 2 in the 7th inning. This ball just kept going and going and going. And another 2-out rally puts 2 on the board. 8, 9, and number 1 get hits.
Number 24,
And Carmen Arellano is coming in to try to fix this mess. They got an 8% chance of winning now. And wow. Montgomery gets there to get the outs. Chris Feliz makes it 4-1.
now pitching for the Royals,
Watanabe is still pretty exhausted.
Lewis.
It won't be easy to get outs with him. I feel like we owe it to him to give him a chance at least, and maybe we can give him another run of cushion.
Ball. 1-1.
Gotta get through the 8th inning before we think about the 9th inning now. It is Witt jumping.
No.
Oh, he's safe. A little bit of hesitation by me, and Perez gets on with an infield single. Montgomery just tried to make it 4-3 with that swing.
No, that missed. That's a ball. Two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3.
Montgomery strikes out again, and he's just had a miserable experience here in the World Series.
The third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
Westberg, foul tip.
One ball, one strike. Two, one.
And Westberg goes down swinging. Down to their final 4 outs.
Now batting.
Lewis has 2 strikeouts.
Wyatt
Mason Langford. Fouls it back.
One and one.
On the ground to Carrara. Gets him out at first. And Mel Morris, the lefty, to face Witt Jr., who's hitless.
Number 34. Mel.
And he's not hitless anymore. Bobby Witt Jr. gets on base.
Now batting. The designated
That's
hitter,
not good news.
Ray.
Nixon Lane are already trying to pick him off.
One ball, no strike.
Nixon Lane is perfect on the game right now. I'd for sure think it will not stay the same.
Peak. Ha.
Nixon Lane's been pretty good. The fan in the audience wants a follow from Nixon Lane. I don't think he just follows
No,
fans,
that's low.
but
Ball.
never know. He's thrown 3 straight changeups, man. I'm waiting for him to throw that fastball. I just know it's coming.
Ball.
And another changeup.
3-1.
I think you go no matter what here. There's the fastball. Witt is safe. And a 3-2 count for Morris. Bobby Witt, another steal.
Peak. Ha.
Oh, and we couldn't hold off. It was ball 3, ball 4. But it'll bring up Donaldson in a clutch spot with only 1 out.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Now Morris,
1-0.
1-0.
Hurt.
Oh, we got a pitch to hit. He
1-1.
goes with that changeup again.
Ah.
In the dirt with a splitter.
1-2. The count.
Struck him out. Choking at its finest. Here's Mark Carrara with a chance now.
Shot.
Carrara will call time. Right off of him, and Carrara will make it on an infield single off of the face of Mel Morris.
Now batting. Catcher.
Bronson Aaron 0 for 3, but a chance here. Way high in the zone.
Here.
And Mel Morris is
1-2.
all over the place, and we're giving in the bad pitching. Just fouled it away. Almost hits Donaldson with the ball. That's Bobby Witt Jr., not Donaldson. And Mark Carrara's on base, not Donaldson, so I don't know where I got him from. fighting to stay alive here. We want to get more insurance. 19 pitches from Morris so far. And it's going to be another one. Pitch number 21 coming. Hit in the air, and the fans are cheering. This one is going high and deep, and out of reach. Carrara was... What? He won't score? He was rounding third. I don't know how the ground roll double roll works, man. Carrara most certainly was going to score there. That's very annoying. But Sykes try to get Castro out. He's walked twice, hitless again. Right after him, 0-2. In the air, and Castro will fly out to end the 8th inning. Let's keep Lewis out there, at least against Chanel.
That's a ball.
Chanel like Canadian or something? Is he like a French Canadian or something? So it seems like a French name, Chanel.
2-1.
Weekly hit in the air to Witt Jr. and 2 outs away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luis Angel Acuna.
Now you bring in your closer, Walter Watanabe, to get this last 2 outs. He blew a save the last time he pitched. Gave him one there. Watanabe puts Acuna out, and they're 1 out away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jared.
It's Mr. Impossible to get out here. It's Kalnick.
0-1.
Quickly ahead, 0-2 on Kalnick.
1-2.
Kalnick waits. And we win our 3rd straight World Series and our 4th in 5 years. I am speechless that we have went on such a great run with players that I've drafted. Bobby Witt, the only player that I didn't draft on here, and obviously Charles Lewis and maybe a couple others that I traded for, perhaps. I think it's just Lewis and maybe a couple of the guys I traded for, you know, like Wetzel and obviously Dominic Tuttle. But this team right here is pretty much all drafted players that we took our time, developed, and when the time was right, they've came up and they've won a World Series in their first year together. Hiroshi Fong and Joel Fong celebrate their first World Series win together. Hiroshi's second, but Joel's first. And here's Commissioner Manfred, he's still the commish, handing the trophy to Kansas City for the 3rd straight season. And the 4th time in 5 years, this team is a dynasty. Our 6th championship. And we're 4-1 in the World Series as the manager. We lose our first, win our next 4. Player of the game is Caleb Collier.
5 runs on 9 hits.
You know, deservedly so. He keeps the runs off the board, but I think it should have went to either Nixon Lane or, you know, Donaldson or Feliz. Honestly, they had more of a role. But a very good game. And, you know, could this be the last season that we see this pitching core together? Mark Carrara wins the World Series MVP and the playoff MVP. His first two awards come when it matters the most, and you know, after having a down year, even though he did have 23 home runs, career highs in every category except for obviously batting average. For him to be this good in the postseason, I play every game, and him to carry the team. He carried the team. 349 with a 700 slug, almost a 1200 OPS, and 43 at-bats. He had 10 extra base hits out of 15. 11 RBIs for him. Had 4 home runs in the Fall Classic. 400 on base for Carrara. I think we're about to start entering Mark Carrara's prime. I think this is setting the stage for some good seasons to come for Carrara. Only 26 years old. And the contract's going to continue to get cheaper, and he's going to continue to get better. I am so impressed with how he's came. He was a project third baseman when we drafted him. Did not have power or anything, really, when we got him. And he has turned into a player, man. He's got 83 durability when it was in the 50s when we drafted him. He's got crazy high discipline when it was very poor. His vision and everything was poor. And now it is very playable, and I think he's on his way to having a great career for us now. I think his time is now. And I hope to see the momentum carry forward. But lo and behold, let's not forget Diego Fuentes. He didn't even get to play the last 2 games because the Nationals had tons of lefties, but Fuentes carried us a good portion of the way, and almost a 400 on base in his first season as a pro. He'll be on this team for many years to come, and I'm just so excited for the future. That's why I continue to play this series, because there's always something to be excited about. And next year, Howard Hanna will most certainly be on the team. It'll be interesting to see if Gilberto Ramirez makes it in spring training. Be very interested to see him next year in spring training. We're not going to be doing spring training episodes anymore, but I most certainly will be getting a lot of plate appearances with him. But let's look at the MLB roster of the team that won our 3rd straight World Series. Bobby Witt had a pretty solid postseason, not spectacular, but it wasn't a bum. You know, Witt's going to continue to regress being 33 years old, but I'm ready for him to continue to add on to that career hit total, and I don't think Witt will ever get to 400 home runs, but I'd like to see Witt try to get to 3,000 hits. Carrara, we've already talked about him. Walter Watanabe, it'll be interesting to see how his career turns out with us. We got him for 4 more seasons, but with Howard Hanna on the wings, I think it's more of a 1A, 1B type situation with them. That's some thunder and lightning with those two. Fernando Almanzar, he's a free agent after next season, and I'll be interested to see what the price is going to be in spring training. I might try to get a deal done then. Hopefully it's not $20 million plus dollars though. It's going to hurt, but I'm willing to do it for him. Lopez still got 4 more seasons of high quality pitching. You know, he might not play the whole contract here. He's got a player option actually. I forgot we did that. So we got Lopez for 3 more seasons guaranteed, and then the 4th is up to him and up to me at the end of the day. Beat Washington. It'll be interesting to see what we do with Washington. I think he's safe, but I'm not making any guarantees about Washington's spot. Hiroshi Fong. He did not perform at the level I expected him to this year, but the surface numbers look pretty good. I mean, 334 on base, over 700 OPS. He played phenomenal defense. I think the best is yet to come for Hiroshi. I think he'll continue to get better and be that Steven Kwan replacement I've been waiting for. Manuel Montoya, man. What a ride it's been with Montoya. I just am not sure that he'll be playing here next year. I'm 80% sure that I will be moving on from Montoya. And the guy that will be replacing him most likely will be Luis Santana. And we've seen what he can do in the postseason. It's a little bit of a mixed bag, but we're gonna have to let him pitch and play, man. He's about at the age where Montoya was when he made his debuts. And we got 6 years of club control with Santana, so why not see if he is a good enough guy to play? Diego Cabrera. I mean, we still have him for a while. Collier. 3 more seasons of Collier. 2 more potentially of Donaldson with the postseason he had. I was thinking maybe we could go with Chris Feliz, but you know, I might be willing to see what Donaldson can do and decide maybe at the trade deadline or before. But he's coming off his career best season. He's put together 2 great years in a row and almost won the MVP. Already talked about Fuentes. Chris Feliz. Man, he's exciting when he's hitting. Didn't get a lot of at-bats this year. I think we'll try to get him more for sure. Maybe we'll try to get him in there a lot more. See if he can produce. Not willing to hand out a contract to him yet, though. It's too soon for that. Charles Lewis, he'll be here for another 2 seasons, and he's been a rock. He's been solid. New Nodell. 3 more years of club control for Odell. Do we look to try to extend him long term? Something to think about. Joel Fong. I need to see more before he gets that big extension, but he definitely showed me something in the postseason. Would like to see him develop a little bit more power, though. I want to have him hit at least 15 home runs a year. Tuttle, you know, he's here. Nixon Lane, of course, he'll be here to stay. Tim Wells is interesting. We'll see if Wells makes it on the team next year. He could play in the minors next year, but we'll see. Juan Castro. He's going to have a good spring to win me over right now. I'm kind of mentally preparing to move on from Castro as a starter. Gonna have to think about that. Kenny Radance, 30 years old. We'll see. Rodriguez, I don't think we'll be re-signing Bernardo. He just didn't produce at the level he did when he first came here, and if he's not going to be our leadoff hitter, then he's not very valuable to me. His defense is not good enough to make up for his lack of offense. Aaron, 4 more years of club control, coming off obviously the best stretch of his career. And man, if he hits 30 home runs next year, I'll be giving him a raise. And Wetzel and Chet Harding. I think Harding will play next year for sure. I like him as that pinch runner, backup outfielder role. I don't need Harding to be good at hitting. I just need him to come in and run. How many steals? Wow, Joel Fong got 4 steals. How many steals did Witt get? 5 steals for Witt. And yeah, that'll do it for year 11. Year 12 will be probably a couple weeks from now. We'll start thinking about year 12, but I got something special for year 11 to wrap it up after this video, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this season. It's been one of the most interesting seasons I've had. I've had a lot of fun. And this team is here to stay for a while, so I hope you guys are ready for more. And I'm out. Peace.